it.
So show me what you've done.
So I have this version, which looks much more like a romance novel.
You know, show me your second possibility.
This one.
The second possibility without any question.
Yes.
Far better than the first one. Instantly, it has something intriguing, something menacing. My feeling is that you're nearly there, actually. If not completely there.
Great.
Maybe you can have an early night.
All right, well, thank you very much for your opinion.
Thank you, Mark.
Have a good day.
Mark's also working on Dracula with me, and he's making a very, very commercial book cover. So I am running as fast as I can in the opposite direction. It's predominantly a landscape created in watercolor, but it looks really good, and we'll see what happens.
So, tell me what you're planning to do here.
I thought of using my fingerprint work because it sort of comes out sort of floral, and that's sort of back from the romantics of Pride and Prejudice.
Mm-hmm. How does it relate really to the contents and the spirit of the book?
Well, the flowers and the romance and the gardens, I've read Jane Austen, so... I thought about reversing the words backwards and forward on both sides. You know, you have to kind of make it out.
I think it's possibly risky. That's my feeling, because you really want to sell the product.
Yeah.
People go into the bookstore, have to buy the book, have to be drawn to it.
Simone makes some suggestions, but I'm the person that's in there with the materials, and those are my eyes, and it's me. So I'm moving it around, and I'm making my choices on my own.
Artists, I see you still have a little bit of time tonight for this great challenge. To be on the cover of a Penguin book is the ultimate accolade. So I wish you a lot of courage, and I know you'll be amazing. Thanks so much.
Anyway, the details don't matter. What I'm just saying, I'm preparing for ahead. You and I are going to be around right now.
Yeah.
We're both, I think you're intense, I think I am.
Oh, okay.
And we're both just like, it may happen.
Judith's a really nice person, but when she gets really tired, she starts saying super crazy things to me.
It's not for any of the wrong reasons. It's for misunderstandings. It's because we're going to be crossing paths a lot.
Honestly, anytime Judith starts in on one of her kind of crazy cuckoo rants, I just start nodding until she's done.
But it could be, because maybe I lean that way.
Don't even worry about it.
So, okay, bro.
It's getting late in the night, so I set up my camera to take this photograph, and this is going to be the foundation for the image that I'm building. I'm not feeling the photograph. It's just not as powerful as I thought it was. I just know that I'm not happy with putting this image up.
Shoot. And it sucks, man. I wanted to do really good on this project. But that would all suck if I just went home this time.
To come up with a new book cover for Penguin Books. Great way to get your work out into the real world. There's much more of a competitive vibe going on because people really want to win it. You can feel the push.
I spelled Jekyll wrong. Like, I was so harried and like frantic.
How can you do that? The book is right in front of you.
Spelled it wrong because I was just rushing and like not thinking.
Eric, can I use your lighter, man?
Oh, are you doing that soon?
Yeah, I'm going to do it right now.
Will the power maybe go out?
Maybe. Setting up an electrical fire is a relatively easy process. All you have to do is cross the wires of an extension cord and then plug it into a light socket. It's a 50-50 shot that you're either going to get a good electrical fire or a mild shock in your hands. Nope, it won't work. In the end, I had to light the turpentine on fire with a lighter.
I look up at Judith's piece. I have no idea what she is doing. She's like finger painting all over this canvas. She had such a horrible review last challenge.
It's a little all over the place. It looks like a bunch of junk on a table.
As I begin the fingerprints and I'm finding that they're smudgy looking, I think maybe if I keep putting more on, they'll get better. But actually, it's not getting better. I don't like it.
But think about it, like put a tight one once you have a tight face, when you have a title.
Judith's kind of panicking, and I know that she wasn't very comfortable with the book cover. She's just been doing art for a long time, and to be forced to do something, I don't think sits very well with her.
Who's got time for titles?
Judith is really derogatory towards the concept of art being commercial, which I took as a little insulting because that's what I do and I never feel like a sellout.
She is definitely wearing on everyone, not just me.
But when I want to put eat me, but I'm thinking about the person who buys the book, opens it up, and inside is a cookie, and it says, "Eat it, me."
That's awesome.
We have 30 minutes left tonight, and I'm just not happy with, like, the way it turned out. I know it needs to be a lot stronger, and contrast needs to be a lot heavier, and I'm getting nervous about going home.
When I look at my piece, I don't feel completely convinced that I've given myself to the challenge. I feel like John's piece is better than my piece. It really is. It's bright and fun. I'd pick up that book just because of the cover. That's super great.
Do everything as much as you can now in the 15 minutes you got.
Let's go! Time's up! Set your brushes down!
It's midnight and I have absolutely nothing done. I have a few ideas holding on for dear life in the back of my head, but I got a lot of thinking to do, for real.
Judith, you're not going home. I refuse. I'm going to do something completely counterinsurgency tomorrow. I'm going to take the letters of Pride and Prejudice and I'm going to make up some words. So it's Ekkedujerp. You think it's funny?
There's two types of crazy. There's like crazy, fun, spontaneous, like exciting crazy. But then there's crazy like, oh, okay. Judith might be a little bit crazy.
We're losing, dude.
I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I don't want to make assumptions, but I'm okay with the fact that I'm going home. So it's the morning of the elimination. When I get into the studio, I need to hit the ground running. I have 59 minutes to get a finished Frankenstein book cover. These next few minutes are so crucial. Time's ticking, and I have basically started over my cover of Frankenstein. I want to make the text into a stencil so that I can spray paint the text because I feel like that's going to give it a really gritty, graphic, modern feel to it.
I'm not happy with the piece. It could be much better, especially given the strength of the original image. I'm very disappointed that I wasn't able to have more time.
No guarantees in life. You have to take chances and jump off the edges of cliffs.
Judith's piece is out of control, and she's talking really loudly to herself behind me, and it's driving me crazy.
Life is an adventure. It's just this planet flying through space. That's great.
I made a time machine ready to lift off. There is a ladder next to it, and it looks like you just could climb up and zoom away.
Hey, 10 minutes, guys.
10. We'll see what happens.
Tape, tape, tape. Any tape. I don't care. Where's it at? Where's it start?
Oh my God, I am freaking out. I'm running around like a madman as usual.
Artists, your time is up. Can I please ask everyone to take your work and get ready to go to the gallery, and let's have a great show.
I'm actually finished right at the last minute. I've never been finished ahead of time. I'm really methodical with my work, and sometimes that gets me in trouble. And I know with a competition like this, it's all about time, so that's gonna be a major barrier for me to overcome.
Of course you remember your judges, critic Jerry Saltz, Jeannie Greenberg-Rowatin, art advisor and gallerist.
Hi.
Gallery owner Bill Powers.
Hello.
And we have a special guest this week, artist and author Jonathan Santlofer.
Hi, it's good to see you.
Your challenge was to create cover art for a classic novel, and the winner will have their cover published by Penguin. Judges, let's see how they did.
Let's go.
Of mechanical and the organic.
Yeah,
kind of what you were going
for. Perfect, yeah. This gallery show is different because there's the constraint of doing justice to a piece of literature.
You have this kind of weird, witchy DNA strand.
I wish this would have related to the book somehow.
I think that the judges, they're going to like it because I did something different, and there's a lot of creativity within that.
I like that you can remove this, and it has little Eat Me biscuit inside.
It's sort of like real art. I don't know that it's like a real book cover.
I just think it's weak. Do you? I agree.
Now that I see the piece installed in the gallery, I think it looks really good. I can really paint well with water media.
I'm here in this competition for opportunities like the Penguin Challenge. That's why I'm in, for more exposure to really make a career out of my artwork.
It has this unfolding quality.
And it has these brighter colors.
Yeah, and you would be drawn to it.
I'm pretty pleased about the way that people are responding to my work. I feel like everything that I intended to get across did get across.
I think the lettering's great. I think the image is good. I don't think they have anything to do with each other.
At first, I was kind of happy with my piece, but now seeing it at the gallery, it looks kind of sad up on the wall.
I'm fine with my piece, but it's not kicking my ass across the gallery.
Interesting, this little teddy bear.
The weird
I wouldn't associate that with the
And
twin.
a sailboat and a crab.
This might be like The Little Mermaid.
I think my book cover captured the upshot of the story, and I think it also sort of modernized the tale.
Pride and Prejudice.
I don't know if this is going to jump off the shelf.
I don't know either.
So few people have made the text really big, and all the artwork should be in service of the title.
I should have stuck with it as graphic image and left it at that. I felt like it was a missed opportunity, and I'm very sad about it.
That doesn't work in terms of book design.
I feel real good, especially when I see my piece hang in the gallery with the proper lighting on it. If I could win this challenge, I think it would give me more confidence thinking I can win the whole competition.
I always look to see right away how my piece looks. And it looked a lot neater and more graphic and interesting, I thought. I didn't just go literally and do a book cover.
Jane Austen.
And the book would be?
Well, clearly the book is Edderp and Edderp.
One of my favorites.
Oh, Judith.
It's neat how the blood forms the backbone of the D of Dracula.
Yeah.
I think I've done enough with my image to be ranked towards the top. Above all else, I think my design is professional and clean and book cover-like.
What do you look for in a book cover?
Simplicity is often important because, you know, we're all in bookstores and we're looking at a table of 40 books, and the thing that pops out at us is the thing we're going to pick up and say, oh, this is sort of interesting.
Catherine, thank you so much for your input.
Oh, it's a pleasure. Thank you.